Hello. Türkiye. Türk Turan. Hello Turan. Türkiye Türkiye. Türkiye Türkiye Türkiye. Hello Kurd Kurd Khan. You're probably having fun right now. Well, you're lucky it's the Ottomans and not like the modern Republic of Turkey. Uses Tunisian flag. Oh god. That's the game, not me. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I need to like understand what the fuck is going on because I've never played this, so I've got no fucking clue. I've got no fucking clue. I have got no fucking clue how to play this. So, hold on, let me just piss a few people off. Karaboga! Just rush desert troops. Oh, that's a good advice, probably. Considering there's deserts around here. Time to mention 900 people. Jesus Christ. The stop rebels. Rule number one, it didn't happen if... Okay, yeah, of course. Nothing happened. That. Nothing ever happened in this glorious Ottoman state or whatever, right? Damn. OHG Yavuz Sultan Salim Yavel. That is pretty epic, actually. We've got coastal defense ships and Weltkrieg heavy hull Moltke class. Those are the little battle cruisers that the Germans sailed over. I'm pretty sure. Go Natpop. Oh, I'm not sure I should go Natpop or not. I don't even know how to go Natpop. I don't know how to do anything in this. Hello, Emre. How are you doing? How are you doing, my cat friend? Oh no, it's the Slovenian fanboys. Oh no. Okay, here we go. We have an air force. Oh, Sabiha Itibar Gukchen. We have an ace. It's a woman. That's probably. Isn't that like Ataturk's daughter, like adopted daughter in real life? Something like that. Go totalist. Yeah, well, we're gonna kill the Egyptians and we're gonna kill the Libyans. The Emirate of Cyrenaica. There's also the Mutasarrifate of Jerusalem. There's Jews. Oh, the Third Aliyah. Oh. So we do have a Jerusalem Accords. Sectarian divide, international gendarmerie. Okay, so this is like not entirely ours, like in the previous versions. Okay. Yes, females in your Islamic empire. Don't do futurist paintings for school. Yoink the troops of your vassal states. Well, true. I could just like, I could technically just do gaming and request their troops and put them on like, put them in like Konya or whatever, and then kill them. Oh my God, what is going on here? Declare martial law, decentralized. So the higher the local instability of our vilayets, represented by unrest, the larger the penalties on our nations. Oh my God. Will you go federalist, Kemalist, or military? Well, I mean, like my brain is telling me Kemalist, or rather, like my heart or whatever, right? It's telling me to go Kemalist. But who knows? Maybe federalist. Well, I need to like just check out what they're actually for. Yeah, welcome to the rebel system. Like Jesus Christ, there's so much stuff. I'm guessing this campaign is going to be really, really difficult. So there is centralist state. This state is aligned with a centralist movement. Okay, so we've got, I guess, centralists and federalists. Kemalist is the easiest. Ooh, that's good. That is really, really good. Majority culture Turkish, majority religion Sunni. Oh wow, there's even a description of the vilayet. Oh no, there's Greeks in Smyrna. Izmir. I took DNA test and said I was 90% Greek, so I decided that DNA test is a Jewish lie. Yeah, Turkish, Greek, Bulgarian. Yeah. No unrest in Istanbul. We have recruit troops if you're at war. More than 30 army experience. Create an Ottoman unit. Oh! So army experience just gives you units as well. And we got loyal administration, which is going to decrease unrest. Okay. This is going to be if we have completed the OHA membership reward program. Alright, so I'm guessing this is pretty important. Okay, the maintenance of order law. This irade will grant far-reaching executive powers to the Grand Vizier to eradicate dissent and remove anti-OHF elements from the state apparatus. Oh, really now? Oh, there we go. OHF. I wonder what the OHF is. Oh, it's a successor to the CUP. I think. Check out your focus tree. It is an interesting thing. I think check the army path and rush the Camel Corps. Yeah. I would check the different paths online before doing anything. That's not how we roll here. Here, we roll with the just going in and failing super hard. Learn by failing. Come on, man. So the army path. We've got the Ottoman army. Yes. The great, sublime Ottoman state has the greatest army. There's quite a bit of the Basra Harbor project. There's quite a bit of navy, which is epic. I do love the Ottoman navy idea. Army engineer schools will add land forts in Adrianople. Oh, that would be useful for Bulgaria. Maximize military production or diversify the portfolio. Yeah, probably maximizing production. Oh my god, Ottoman armor! Gain 2 Zirhli Alai with 4 light armor and 2 motorized battalion, 1 support artillery. So it's like a small armor division that you just get. Well, you get 2 of those. And here are the desert regiments. So, oh my god, cavalry. Enables the Camel Corps of Cavalry. Plus 15% attack, plus 5% defense. Plus 3% movement in the desert, and desert training for our infantry. Holy moly! Incorporate. Yeah, this is definitely something that we need to rush towards. We need to balance the budget to do that, which is down here. And we need to have depression, so I'm guessing Black Monday. So we need to have economic depression with national spirit. So I'm guessing after Black Monday we can do the Samsun Iktisa Kongressi. So an economic congress. Navy and Hoi 4. Yes, Navy and Hoi 4 is the best. Не знаю, по какому пути пойду, но думаю сейчас кемалистов. Не знаю. Повидимся. Надо учиться об деревьях. Потому что просто не знаю много об Османской империи в Кайзеррейхе. Поэтому учусь, потом решу. Navy too hard for my brain. No, Navy not too hard for my brain, because my brain is gigantic. Because Turkish genetics. Yeah, definitely need to complete this. Oh, 4 years of progress. Oh, okay, so we get to balance the budget, and then we can do like free blacks project. Okay, which sounds a little Chinese, and it also sounds racist. The Kutbur. This is so good. There's so much shit in here. There is an anti-imperialist path, but is it like an anti-imperialist like the People's Ottoman Empire or whatever, like a kind of lefty Ottoman Empire? Okay. Ooh, we start off with motorized already research. That's Kamtrak. That's kind of interesting that we start off with motorized. We also start off with armored cars, which is interesting. I feel I've never played around with armored cars actually, so might as well actually use that. Use the fact that we have the armored cars. Start off with free research slots, which is obviously pretty good. I'm gonna start off by getting some civilians, because it looks like at least we've got some factories at the start. We've got a bit of an infrastructure issue in a lot of our country. We also have a steel issue. This is really bad. We like have no steel. Ooh. Not very good. We only have a bit of steel and Kastamonu. The rest is all chromium. I'm guessing if countries buy our chromium, then we're gonna be able to buy the steel anyway. Looks like we can only expand the education ministry at the moment. So that is the army. That's the economy. Camel, and I think the military too can go anti-imperialist. Epic. Yeah, basically my idea is get some armored cars, get some heavy tanks. Actually, would be good because we've got all the chromium. But that's gonna be for late game. Get some armored cars, get some camels, get the camels and the armored cars together, and crush basically. Now I'm thinking we're gonna have naval supremacy in basically any war that we fight. But do we have? Well, not any war, but like most wars. Do we have? No, we don't. We don't have naval invasions, so perhaps it would be a good idea to keep like a lot of troops. We're gonna think about our deployments later. Finish off the focus tree review. So we've got a bit of a state law kind of business. Oh god, this is like really... Oh, I see. So either a pluralist constitution or an authoritarian constitution, which I'm guessing is going to be dependent on the choices that we make with these events that pop up. So authoritarian or pluralist. There's a secret cursed nat pop path for the Ottoman. Huh. Check your decisions. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've also got decisions. Oh my god, autonomous regions, vilayets. Holy fucking shit! Is this crisis in the Kremlin? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Install the Ottoman gendarmerie. Diyarbakir unrest will decrease. Ya Allah, this is so fucking extensive. Centralization of the Greek islands? Centralize the tax collection? Expand the Timar system? Army experience. Increase the integration of the Greek insular vilayets. Does not have a non-socialist authoritarian government. Oh, we can be a socialist authoritarian government? Holy shit. Send a military mission to Jabal Shamar. Oh, yeah. Let's do all of those, because army experience is powerful. Holy fucking shit! Crisis in the Ottoman Empire. What the fuck is this? There's so much shit, man. There's so much shit that we can do. Holy Jesus Christ! Mecca unrest will decrease? What? Oh my god! Okay, I need to look at this later. What the this is like a fucking... this is like a fucking game in and of itself. Yup, playing as the furries. As the based furries, though. Not the cringe furries, the Westerners. Mysticism in the Ottoman Empire. Oh, yeah, mysticism. We're gonna have some Sufi orders to crush, I guess. Millet Mektepleri. The villages, institutes. United against imperialism, the Istanbul Pact. Oh my fucking god. Promote Muslim solidarity. Okay, so basically this is... I see what's going on. So you either ally with the Austrians or the Germans if you abolish full neutrality. Remove national spirit, armed neutrality. Cannot declare wars. Arrgh! Or you form the Association of the Muslim Nations and the Istanbul Pact. You do the Greco-Turkish Accords. Or you do the policy of deterrence and... yeah, that's definitely the policy of deterrence is much more like interesting in my opinion. Fucking Kaiserreich, man. So the Ottomans can quote-unquote only go social liberal, market liberal, authoritarian democrat, journal autocrat, social conservative, trap path, and national populist trap path. So you cannot actually be a socialist government. Okay, I see. Dawn of the Ottoman Renaissance. Jesus Christ, there's so much epic shit. Create the Vilayet of Al-Aqsa. Oh, you can annex Egypt. I definitely want to annex Egypt. Jesus Christ. There is so much stuff in here. Anyway, we have a education ministry expansion. So that's a bit of a centralization move right here. We have authoritarian Democrat Mustafa Kemal Pasha, head of government. Mustafa İsmet Pasha is the foreign minister. So basically, currently we are the OHF, the Osmanli Halk Firkasi, so the Ottoman People's Party. TURK Okaklari. Oh no, National Populist. We have the IMF. The IMF is the Mohammedan Union Party. They're the social conservatives. Then there's all the democratic, like, centrist parties. Yeah, the Nat Pops are essentially hard mode since everyone that can revolt will, and you will have issues. You became a non-neat and you're a Vic2 craftsman. Can I still be considered a gamer? Well, if you consider me a gamer, I am a Vic2 clerk, and also non-neat, so... yeah, don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but I don't care about joining, like, the factions. I want to make the Istanbul Pact, or whatever, right? Okay, anyway. We have the centralization decision. So basically, our country is divided into vilayets. right? Damn. Our country is divided into vilayets. They're all currently... Oh, okay. So some of them are centralist aligned, some of them are autonomous aligned. Basically, this state opposes the centralists and will react negatively. Okay. I'm guessing basically... Yeah, basically like the farther away vilayets are going to be autonomous. So basically, if we try to centralize the state more, they're going to get mad and revolt against us. So our country is divided into all these vilayets, right? And they have these mechanics. And the centralization bar is divided into 3 categories: autonomous region, vilayet, and Ottoman province. Okay. So currently we have a bunch of autonomous regions, a bunch of autonomous provinces, and a few vilayets. Yeah, Bulgaria has been reworked, I know. Hello, Zhdanov, how are you doing? Yeah, Bulgaria has, I think, kind of always owned niche in Kaiserreich. It's like the big struggle between the Serbs and the Bulgars at the moment, or the Bulgarians at the moment, is niche. Well, also Macedonia, but like mostly niche. Space program is low. Zhdanov space program. Just a bunch of people with like barrels that they shoot off into the distance. Okay, so we have a bunch of different tabs for all the different regions of the empire. We've got the Syrian lands, we've got the Greek islands. So the Syrian lands, oh, and it shows you like the autonomous regions and the vilayets. Okay. Okay, I see. I don't think I'm gonna lose against the Arabs. Let's just say that. Anyway, then we've got the Greek islands. Then we've got the Kurds, who are over here. Then we've got the Arabs. Oh, the Arab Peninsula. So, like, down here. Which I'm guessing at some point we're going to be able to, like, annex. Hopefully. Like, the entire... Yeah, let's, like, just abolish the Meccan Sharifate. Settle the Hijazi tribes. Abolish the Gulf states! Yes! Can't wait. Can't wait. Remember that if you want to fall back for some reason in the war in the desert, don't do it all the way to Anatolia. You will peace out and lose automatically. Which is kind of weird. So, like, basically what I think of the game is telling you is that you need to hold, like, in Syria and Iraq, and, like, northern Syria and Iraq. Like, at least onto Mosul and Aleppo, right? Because otherwise, if you're running away all the way to the highlands, then the game thinks that you've lost, right? Which is something that I've seen happen a few times, actually, yeah. And actually, Kirkuk is a full Ottoman province and centralist, so hey, they ain't gonna revolt. That's good. So that's Iraq. So basically, we've got the Gulf, then we've got Iraq, then we've got Tripolitania, of course. Now, Cyrenaica is its own little, like, weird emirate thing. So they're gonna revolt against us, and that's it. Without the Kemalist, there would be no new Ottoman Empire. You can either annex Egypt or Arabia as the Kemalist. I think I want to annex Egypt because math painting. Okay, so let's take a look at Let's take a look at the single vilayets, or the single like regions, to make sure that we know what the fuck is going on. So basically the Syrians. The vilayets of Syria stretch out from the city of Aleppo in the north to the deserts of Ma'an and serve as the center point of Arab resistance to the Ottoman authority. From all Arab holdings in the empire, Syria was always seen as the most important, which was reflected in its relative economic power. It is also the most politically active in the region in the Mashriq, with the center of Beirut and Damascus forming the forefront of developing Arab nationalism. One can, however, not pinpoint where Anatolia ends and where Syria begins, as the intricate mingling of population groups has made Greater Syria one of the most diverse regions of the world. Okay. Alright, so basically there's some opposition, but not that much. Now, most of it is autonomous. We've also got the vilayet of Ma'an. They appear to mostly be autonomists down here, which is very sad. Now, when integration of the Syrian vilayets reaches 50%, which is currently at 25%, the Syrian states can be upgraded to vilayet status. When it reaches more than 100%, they can be upgraded to Ottoman provinces. For more info over the Greater Syria region and its relation to the port, hover over the question mark. Okay. Now we can abolish the Mutasafirate of Mount Lebanon. Damn. That's going to increase unrest in Beirut. Now, declare martial law. Oh, I see. So if they're autonomous regions, they're basically giving nothing over to your empire. If centralization reaches 50%, all states within that region can be upgraded to vilayet status. Okay. Also, Libya might stay loyal. Yeah, I know, they have a loyal path, which would be pretty good. Bounty 48. Bounty motherfucking 48. Anyway, so we can do that if we've completed the status of the autonomous regions. Oh, Jesus Christ, where is it? Where is the status of the autonomous regions? Down here. So reigning in the Arab vilayets. Oh, that's going to decrease unrest in everything. Oh my god, what is going on? So the Grand Vizier has seized power in the Balkan War. The Grand Vizier has seized power after a failed assassination attempt. The Grand Vizier has been granted executive powers to eradicate the Karakol Society, or the Arabs have risen up in revolt. Okay, so the Maintenance of Order Act is basically like, shit's going down. Haha. There is so much stuff going on. There is so much fucking stuff going on in this country. Then they have the centralized tax collections. Basically, if you take the reeling in the Syrian vilayets or the Arab vilayets, you get to click these decisions. Increase integration by 10%. So that's how we get 10% integration. This is how we get 20% integration. So that's 30% integration. That's already over 50%. Rather, 55%. This is 5 more percent. So 60%. Then 20 more percent, and then 20 more percent. So basically... Basically, to get them to 100%, we need to have gone down all the way to here. I see. Bounty 88. Yup. I know I can use the search bar, but like, fuck you. So the Greek islands, they're currently at 40%. Okay, so we're close to getting them as vilayets or whatever, right? But like, this is probably like the least important to get as vilayets because, oh, they're actually not cores. Do you get to core them if they become Ottoman provinces? Question mark. No idea. No fucking clue. We currently have low unrest. I see. Oh, actually, a few of these are cores, a few of these are not cores. I see what's going on. I feel like if I just stack like 3 or 4 divisions over here, yeah, I feel like I really should just like stack some divisions in Cyprus. So that when revolt happens, and it is going to happen in Cyprus because it's high unrest, we can just like kill them easily. Oh, Crete is not ours. Well, good. One less bullshit to worry about. So, abolish the mutasafir rate of Kibris, Cyprus, of course. It's going to increase unrest in Cyprus and increase the integration. Okay. Now, this is going to increase integration by 5%. And it's going to take a shitload of time. Allah power. Enforce state-directed curriculum. Millet metakleri. Oh, it's down here. Jesus Christ. Today you will employ Turks. Which is this? Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of stability. That is a lot of stability to play there, buddy. How do you just get 10 more percent? Like this one? Status of the autonomous regions. Oh, that's all the way down there. Okay, yeah, so if you get the status of the autonomous regions, you can increase these. Combat Aegean tax paradise. Reorganize the vilayets. Democracy. Really, there's some secret focuses that appeared. Because I saw like the democracy shit. Cores depend on unrest. Okay. Oh, we have these islands. I feel like if the Greeks declare war, they're going to like take these all the time. Now we have the Kurds. They're currently at 50%. Centralized tax collection. Extend authority over the Kurds. Which is here. So the unrest will increase. So basically, the more like centralization we do, the more unrest will increase. But then we get shit to decrease the unrest and just like make ourselves stronger. Complete the copper line. Increase the Ottoman gendarmerie. So this is going to decrease unrest in Diyarbakir, Van, and Sulemania. Now currently the unrest here is medium, medium, and medium. Okay. I wonder what determines whether or not they're gonna get revolted or not. Yeah, you start with the Kemalist one. Oh, okay, so this is the Kemalist one. I'm liking the Kemalist one, to be honest. I'm thinking that I'm staying as the Kemalists. I don't know. Arabs. Expand desalinization operations. Mecca unrest will decrease. Oh, really now? The current Mecca unrest is low. So we could send it off to very low. I'm guessing that, like, whenever it says decrease or increase, it's basically saying it will increase by 1 or decrease by 1. Now we are sending the military missions down here. And it adds one building slot, which is like not that great. But might as well click it and get some unrest down. Yep, now it's very low. Okay, good. It's also going to increase the centralization by 5%, but like, whatever. I'm guessing that basically before I take reeling in the Arabs, I can't get them to be centralized anyway, because I need to abolish the Meccans. Oh yeah, and here it says the unrest will greatly increase, which is, I'm guessing, 2 levels. Garan! Pass all the reforms if you want to go Kemalist. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Federalist is for nerds. Kemalist is for real men. Now, I've also got the Iraqis. Expand farm-to-city connections. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, brother! They're currently at 50%. Well, there's even an autonomous region. Can we upgrade it to a vilayet? Yes, we can. Oh, but that increases... Okay, so basically whenever you centralize, it increases. While when you... Oh! So you can't just, like, pop it all the way down. Where you don't want, like, rebels to happen. I see, I see. Anyway, Basra is now going to provide for the Empire. Basra Harbor Project. Tigris and Euphrates and navigation law. Oh no. Oh no, some people are going to be angry at us. It's a bad thing. Wait, what do you mean the Basra unrest will increase? Mosul unrest will decrease. Baghdad unrest will decrease. Basra unrest will increase. What a horror. Oh, because this prohibits foreign vessels from sailing upstream. So basically, it's a it's good for security, and the foreign powers will dislike us. But it's gonna make the Basrans angry because I'm guessing that those ships pay tolls. So they're basically they're whoring out to the Western, you know, infidels, and so they shall be punished by Allah. Now, Tripolitania. What's your focus tree like? Jabal Akhdar irrigation works. Sanusi order. The return of Idris. Or the Saranican revolution. Huh. The Saranican revolution is the good guys. The unification of Libya. Oh no. Yeah, but then they still need to go down, cooperate with the Caliph. So the Sanusi princes have been ousted. Huh. I wonder if it helps if I click this. Like, I wonder if I click this, it's going to make it more likely that the Sanusi are ousted. So, what do we need to actually click this? Prerequisites, Emirate of Cyrenaica exists and is fully independent. Oh, okay, so they just need to not be... Oh, okay. Okay. I see. So basically this is like, oh no, they're independent. Let's do the thing. Calls the Nat pot. Oh, they're Nat pots? The Al Sanusia? Yeah, the brave Mujahideen of Syrian. Okay, I see. So they're actually Islamists. Okay. Jihad against imperialism gains a liberate war goal against the French Republic. Oh my god, that's actually epic though. Unite Libya. So the Cyrenaican revolt. Ya Allah, we shall declare the jihad against the imperialist dogs and kill the French with our 2 infantry division and 1 camel. Ya Allah, they shall be exterminated. The glory of Islam will be forever. Anyway, the integration is at 10%, so basically this is kind of a lost cause. But to be honest, we might actually just like be able to keep Tripoli and Benghazi and then move on from there, which is, you know, what the Italians did in real life. So yeah, let us dispatch some troops over there. Oh, fucking whore. Yeah, we're gonna need to really check out the deployments, and I can like read some of these. I can like read some of these later, because it's time to actually fucking just start the game. Like, I've been talking for like 2 hours about this, like just learning like what's going on. Now we've got a giant fucking wall of text because it's Kaiserreich. But this is basically the Ottoman Empire before the Red Creek, which is basically like, okay, in the late 18th century there was an attempt at reform of the Ottoman Empire. There was originally, I'm just gonna like summarize from memory. I haven't actually read this, but like basically there were attempts at reform and centralization, and there was also the rising of the idea of Ottomanism, which was basically trying to create a modern Ottoman state that could include all the various elements of the Ottoman Empire, you know, the Arabs, the Armenians, the Jews, the Turks, the Kurds, and yeah, that kind of didn't work out. There were economic problems. The economic problems plus the influx of more nationalist ideas, more Turkish nationalist ideas, and more Armenian nationalist ideas, and more Arab nationalist ideas led to basically all these ethnicities starting to kill each other, especially the Armenians. There were a few like terrorist Armenian organizations that tried to like get, you know, an Armenian nation state to be real. The Armenians, because of various reasons, were like a kind of semi-commercial elite in a few of the western cities, so there were pogroms against them in the west, because of, again, terrorism plus seeing them as like the Jews of the situation. Those were the first Armenian massacres, and basically these attempts at reforms were starting to fail. And then in the early 20th century, you know, basically the first years, 1906, I believe, the Committee of Union and Progress made a coup d'état to basically try to regain control of the empire from a centralist and more Turkish nationalist point of view. And yeah, that's basically, they had a bunch of factions within them, but the one that prevailed was the more, again, Turkish nationalist centralist one, under the Free Pashas, you know, most famous one being Enver Pasha, but also there were a couple more. And yeah, there's the Weltkrieg, which is like where the point of divergence happens. Basically, Enver Pasha and the centralist CUP decide that it would be really, really great if the Ottomans were to join the war, because they basically had kind of fascisty ideas on, like, you know, the spirit of nationhood being forged in conflict or whatever, right? So they're like, what is going to make the Ottoman and the Turk great is going to be to win this great war. They decide to join with the Germans, partially due to ideological reasons, partially because they don't like the British. In part, they don't like the British because the British stole a couple of their ships that they had bought at like heavy expense. They had bought ships that were like being built in shipyards in, I believe, Dover or whatever, right, in England. And at the start of the war, they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna keep those because we're at war with Germany, and we don't care about the Turkish because they're brown." And so, basically, they did the AUKUS thing, except 100 years earlier, and the Germans are like, "Hey, time to. I guess we're gonna send you a couple ships." Which are these ones? The Bayern class that's here is basically the Germans being like, hey, the British, this Moltke class over here, British are like, yeah, the British didn't send you the ships, so we're gonna send you the ships. We're nice and we're friends. And especially they joined the German side because they hate the fucking Russians a lot, and they want, especially Enver Pasha thinks that like the Ottoman Empire should like do the pan-Turkish thing, and so they want to take the Caucasus from the Russians, and they want to take the Central Asia from the Russians, and it's just like blah blah blah blah blah. Now basically, it looks like it mostly ends up being the same in terms of how the war goes in terms of the military side. Basically, Gallipoli happens, the British get pushed back, but the British turn around and they invade in Mesopotamia and Palestine because they're being retarded and they think that they're crusaders. They take Palestine, they advance towards Damascus, but they're stopped, which is like the different thing, right? Oh no, Damascus and Aleppo fell, so basically they're stopped at Anatolia, which is basically what happened in real life. Then what happened? So the CUP puppet Mehmed V had passed away, and his wake followed the far more assertive Vakhteddin. Seeing the collapse of the empire on all fronts, with the CUP government held responsible for the disaster, he would lash out in an attempt to shift power to his allies in the HIF, who are the Liberals, the Freedom and Accord Party. Okay. Harsh famine in Constantinople due to a refusal of the German forces to supply it with Ukrainian grain, betrayal in the Caucasus by its allies, and the attempted silencing of the Sultan, and rumors that the commander of the Sixth Army was in open conflict with the Ministry of War, which finally tipped the bucket over. In a massive wave of anti-German and pacifist fervor, the cabinet of Talat Pasha was forced to resign and concede to the Sultan. Okay. So basically, the CUP was far from defeated, but it was not like a single party anymore. Fall of Greece, bunch of shit happens. Treaty of Copenhagen. Of course, we have no Treaty of Sèvres, which is the thing that dismembered the Ottoman Empire in real life. So they're able to like slowly come back and like retake everything from the Arab revolts. Oh, actually, the British are still in Egypt, Afghanistan, and occupied Iraq, but of course the British Empire is falling apart at this point because of the British Revolution. Now, there was also the Armenian genocide at the moment, which definitely didn't happen. An accord was reached in the summer of 1920, wherein two autonomous regions were established, to great anger of both Turks and Arabs. Okay, so basically, I'm guessing that's talking about the southern portions of the empire. Yeah, okay, maybe it's historical that it's a Bayern class, because, yeah, it was of, like, middle... It's the tier 6 in World of Warships, I only know that. Although it appears to be a... I should probably make it the Pride of the Fleet. It's probably the best ship I've got. Wait, the Osman class. We've got a Ottoman battleship? Like a straight up Ottoman? Sultan Osman I. Which one is better? This is the Bayern. This is the Sultan Osman. Looks like the Sultan Osman is slightly better. Yeah, we're gonna make that the pride of the fleet or something. Wait, how do we do that? Forget. Oh, I need to click this. There we go. Oh shit, it costs a bunch of political power. Never mind. Yeah. I do love how many heavy ships we start off with. Basic great Ottoman navy. Yeah, basically maybe the Germans sold this to us later. I don't know. Yeah, a bunch of shit happens. After the Weltkrieg, we take some Russian territory. Tensions between the Turks and the Arabs burst open, while in eastern Anatolia and Mount Lebanon, whole populations were eradicated either through forced deportation or starvation. Oh, did we genocide the Druze as well? In, like, Lebanon? Because in real life, the Druze, like, were pushed out of Lebanon into the Jabal Druze, which is, like, here-ish. No idea. Yeah, losses on the Turkish side have been colossal as well, leading to underpopulation and a sharp decline in agricultural output, which is a bit of a problem because we're an agricultural country. Arabic language was recognized as the second language of the empire. Working from his position as Minister of War, Mustafa Kemal Pasha ousted the German military mission and commenced an ambitious military restructuring. Fearing another Enver Pasha, the upper committee of the party pushed Sabit Bey forward as leader, but incapable of successfully challenging him, Kemal made a lucky bid for power in 1925. The party changed name a second time to the Ottoman People's Party. Okay. Now his authoritarian style leads to another split into the Democratic Party. The newly appointed Grand Vizier did not hide his ambitions, and the flurry of reforms he pushed the nation towards his ideals. Massive strides were undertaken in the areas of education, economic recovery, and the fight against the religious establishment. So, under threat by the rapid centralization of the government, many conservatives. So, the 1931 elections ended in the first electoral defeat for the OHF. The Ottoman Party for Administrative Decentralization, under its leader Haqqi al-Asm, became the grand winner of the elections. The continued failures by this coalition went a long way in repairing the reputation of the OHF, which received a solid majority in the 1935 elections. As Grand Vizier, Mustafa Kemal Pasha begins his second term in office, signs have started to appear that he may be looking for an alternative to the constant obstruction by the Ottoman Chamber of Deputies and interference from the conservative lobby through the Caliph. Damn. This is so epic! Aftermath of the infamous decade. Oh, shit. So we have the Ottoman economy. Yeah, basically we're fucked in terms of the Ottoman economy. A Muslim bourgeoisie had to be groomed to challenge the traditional Christian dominance. Yes. Oh, gets an event, the Ottoman economy in 1946, an year of growth. Yeah! So we have 4-year plans. Now, the liberals in 1931 tried to reopen the economy to foreign investment and tone down the etatist measures. But the economy kept expanding. Partially because of a wave of economic prosperity in the German Empire and low import costs for machinery and building materials, of course. So basically it's going to explode when the... Praise the Devlet Yebed Mudet, the eternal state. So basically when the German economy explodes, our economy is going to explode in return. So currently things are doing well. Oh no, Kerensky's dead. Who would have thought? Isn't Turkish natpop absolutely cancer? I have no idea what the Turkish cancer is. You don't actually want to use the Pride of the Fleet since you get debuffs if it is sunk. Yeah, but like, who is... Oh, Wrangel. That's pretty interesting. Like, who is going to be able to sink battleships in the Eastern Mediterranean? Like, excuse me? These motherfuckers, like Greece and the Egyptians, none of these have battleships. And none of these really also have naval bombers as well. So, our Navy, I'm feeling really, really good in terms of our Navy. Like, we've also got another scout squadron. Oh, this, yeah. Do we need the squadron here, though? Yeah, I feel like keeping at least one squadron here would be good, but like based on Abu Dhabi. Are they going to revolt? Yeah, very low. Send some people to Abu Dhabi. We're gonna hold Abu Dhabi. At the very least Abu Dhabi. If not, also Qatar and Bahrain. Damn. The Persian claim to Bahrain. That's pretty epic, not gonna lie. The great Persian Empire owned this island. Look, there is a Persian inscription from Cyrus the Great. Something. Dies. Just dies. There's a bit of a greater Iran, actually. Never realized this. In Kaiserreich. Like, they have a bit more of Khorasan than they're supposed to have in real life. TURK MILLET! TURK MILLET! Yup. Really epic, not gonna lie. Well, actually, Osman Devlet, cause, you know, we're still kind of LARPing as Osman. We was Osmans. We was Roman empires. And yeah, short bombardment helps. Short oh, education debate, Bosch debate, oh no. So basically, currently we have the three main branches of education. We have reformist schools, the Idadi and Sultani schools. The madrasa, the religious schools, and the minority schools protected by the Millet system. Now, the Millet system was the system in the Ottoman Empire that basically granted self-rule to minority groups. What's kind of interesting about the Millet system is that it was not, like, very, like, of course, the many ethnic groups have like their own regions. Many ethnic groups had their own regions, right, where they had their populations concentrated. But actually, in the Ottoman Empire, before the 20th century, in like the late 19th century, like especially Anatolia was a big old melting pot. Constantinople was a gigantic melting pot. What's really interesting about the Millet system is that, like, if you're an Armenian and you go from, like, Armenia to Constantinople or some Turkish city, right? You're still technically under the Armenian patriarch Millet, because like the Millets were ruled by like the religious leaders. Except of course Turks didn't have a Millet. Although they did have like the grand, if I can forget what the like supreme Muslim authority was called, I think the Grand Sheikh, something like, I think it was called like the Grand Sheikh or something like that. Basically, like the quote unquote Ottoman Pope, I guess, even though Muslims aren't supposed to have like this kind of religious authority. You can only go natpop if certain things happen, like if Britain goes Maximist. Oh, really now? Oh boy. The Turkish natpops are Mosley stands? What the fuck? No, not the Caliph. There was another, like the Caliph, the Ottoman ruler is the Sultan and the Caliph, which is like an Islam-wide thing. It's supposed to be like Sunnis everywhere are supposed to kind of obey the Caliph. The Caliph is supposed to be influential in India as well, right? With Indian Sunnis. The particular institution I'm talking about was a position, Sheikh al-Islam. Yeah, Sheikh al-Islam. The Sheikh of Islam. Basically, Sheikh I think means like the old man, something like that. But like basically it's just an honorific title. And was basically a religious scholar. Because there was a debate within Islam all the way from basically the founding of Islam is like who should be the caliph, right? Should he be a descendant of the Prophet? Should he be a religious figure? Should he be a military figure? Should he be an administrator? And different caliphates have basically different answers to this idea, right? Like pretty much everyone agrees that like the first four, at least the first three, but maybe the first, most Muslims agree on the first four. Some only consider three. Most of those guys agree that those four guys were good caliphs, right? The Rashidun Caliphate, right? The rightly guided caliphs. Then what happens is there's the split between the Sunni and the Shia. Now the Sunni follow basically the idea that what matters is the word of the Prophet Muhammad, and that can be interpreted basically by anyone as long as they study, the Sunnah, which is like the doctrine, well enough. Very, very vaguely, right? So they're the guys that do not care particularly about the descendants of the Caliph. Now, the people who care about the descendants of the Caliph, they're the Shia, and they want the descendants of the Prophet Muhammad to be the Caliphs, right? Which means that they value sort of religious scholarship slightly more than like the secular aspects of caliphate, right? Because the caliphate at the beginning, when the Rashiduns are over and sort of the caliphate is seized by the Umayyads, who were military leaders, basically the Umayyad caliphate becomes a kind of both religious and political institution, right? It's both kind of an empire and a religious institution, or a religious like community, right? And later down the line, you have that the sort of secular military power is split off into also the title of Sultan, which is basically when all the Turks are invading the Muslim empires and they're starting to like take over the military side of things, much like the Germans have done with the Roman Empire. It's a fucking complex thing. So basically, this guy is the Sultan mainly, but he's also the Caliph. He's the Caliph, but it's not that important because to the Ottoman Empire, the empire part is not the Caliphate, it's the Sultanate. It's also the Ottoman Caliphate, and it's mostly the Ottoman Sultanate, right? Do you get that? Okay, good. Now, because the Muslims are like kind of their thing special, right? This guy's not a religious scholar. The Muslims are only supposed to like really take orders from religious scholars in terms of religious stuff. They created this religious institution called the Sheikh al-Islam that was supposed to basically guide the Muslims. And he had this office where he received like petitions in Constantinople, and he would be like, should it be allowed to like wear red shoes like on a wedding day based on the word of the Prophet Muhammad, yes or no? And he answers, right? Yeah. What about a body? A body is a weird thing. Like, basically all the different Muslim sects in one way or another trace their like ideology or ideological like outlook either to the hello Sharp Mood, either to the question of what is the caliphate supposed to be, and like who is supposed to be the caliph. So like, of course, the Shia. There's also a bunch of different Shia types, right? Like you have Zaydis, who believe that a certain type of like lineage of the Prophet Muhammad is supposed to be the caliph. You have 12ers that are basically the Iranian Shias, who believe that the 12th Imam went into hiding, and he's basically like the succession is that you don't need to have like a person be the caliph because the Imam is just hidden. from the world to avoid being like persecuted or like killed by the Satan or whatever, right? So basically, when the imam is going to return, he's going to show himself. But like right now, you don't need an imam. He's hidden. He's somewhere. He's ruling from like hiding. Those are the 12ers, and they think that it's the 12th one who went into hiding, right? Then you've got a bunch of different sects of Shias. Then you have the other like big type of like Muslim ideology, which is like the jurisprudence, right? Because I don't particularly understand this very, very well, but you're not supposed to have like theology in Islam. You're really supposed to have like Muslim jurisprudence, which is like, because like technically in Islam, like revelation has ended with the Quran. Like God spoke to Muhammad, right? And no one else speaks to God after Muhammad, because God told Muhammad there's not going to be any more prophets after you. So, or at least that's what Muhammad said to the Muslims, right? So the idea is you're not studying like God or like how God works or communicates with people, because Muhammad already did that. It's in the Quran. All that you can study is what is in the Quran, right? And jurisprudence, however, can widen the sort of field of study from the Quran to the Hadith, which are the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, and like, you know, various other basically sources of Islamic knowledge, right? Like also the decrees of like the caliphs, or the first caliphs who knew the Prophet personally. So basically the whole Islamic jurisprudence is how do you want to interpret the Sharia, which is the law, right? The law of the Quran. How do we want to implement it in our state? Which goes all the way from like what we'd call today like kind of like liberation theologists in terms of Christianity, and like mostly secular people, all the way to like the descendants of the Hanbalis, the Hanbali school. There's like 4 main schools. The descendants of the Hanbali school basically are the ones that lead down to Wahhabism, right? All the way to Wahhabism, all the way to basically Taliban doctrine. So there's a massive fucking spectrum of Islamic ideologies. Don't care. Yeah, sure. Just Sharia and Islam in general is just fucking wild. Now, I'm not a giant expert on it, but this is basically like as much as I can like explain to show you just how cringe it all is. Because like at this moment currently in Egypt, what's going on is that in the 19th century there was a very important Islamic reform movement that was called like the Naval or something like that. That means like the Renaissance. Basically, the Egyptian Renaissance was all about trying to implement a secular state and a sort of modernist Islam, right? That could be compatible with the the ideas of the Enlightenment, right? And the reason why the Egyptians came to this, as well as some Indians, there were a few Indian schools that supported something similar. The reason they came to this was because, of course, like there was the influence of the British and like the anti-colonial movement. With Egypt, we've got like the internationalness of the Suez Canal zone and Alexandria, but also the sort of thinking that you cannot really fight the Ottoman Caliph, right? Because they were under the Ottoman Empire. They wanted freedom from the Ottoman Empire. If you're an Arab nationalist, you cannot really base your nationalism on like a religious thing when you're fighting when like your enemy is your co-religionist and also your kind of like supreme authority in terms of religion, right? The Caliph. So basically, their whole idea was let's implement secular nationalism. Yeah, there's just a bunch of shit going on, and when it's not a coincidence that when the Ottoman Empire disintegrated, the Ottoman Caliphate also disintegrated, while when the Papal State disintegrated, the Vatican, the Holy See, did not disintegrate. The Caliphate disintegrated because the successive sort of Turkish rulers could not find, mainly Ataturk, could not find an accommodation with basically the form of Islam that the Caliphate represented, or the form of Turkish state that represented, because the two figures were sort of fused into one, right? Now, the Holy See had also tried to basically prevent Italian unity 1,000,000 times, right? And it succeeded 999,999 times, but the 1,000,000th time they succeeded. And for a while, there was a kind of like Cold War going on between the Vatican and the Savoy monarchy, because these two guys, like the Pope was like, hey, you stole my country, right? Like, I also have temporal power, at least give me Rome, right? The Italian, Savoy monarchy is like, no, Rome is the capital of Italy, fuck off, right? But when Mussolini comes into power, because again, it's Catholicism and not Islam, you have that the Catholic Church is all taking orders from this guy. It's all a centralized structure, where basically holy doctrine is flowing down from the Pope. While the Caliphate is more like a kind of, hey, I'm the Caliph, I'm the successor of the Prophet. Kind of be like grateful enough to follow what I say because you're a good Muslim, right? Like, there's no Islamic church, right? So when you need the sort of united national state in Turkey, what you need is religion to fuck off as much as possible, right? Because you have all these different schools that are not going to necessarily obey your guy. Also, your guy is representative of the empire that you want to abolish, right? So you abolish that. And no one else was able to recreate the caliphate. Well, ISIS tried, but they failed. While when the fascists come around, they're like, we want more national unity, let's make peace with the Pope. Now we can finally, like, what the fuck is this flag? Oh, okay. We can finally sort of amend relations with the papacy because, again, there's all this Catholic structure that you cannot just eradicate, right? Anyway, Madrasa fight back against the OHF. Niggers. Oops, I just said a really bad word. Nignogs. Oh, and yeah, like because we have no Turkish Republic, we have only a few of the Kemalist reforms. We still have like the Turkish language being written in Arabic. Yeah, I did a bit of a gamer. I'm very sorry. Anyway, vote on the education decree. So we're gonna pass it because we're gonna do Kemalism. Kemalism is based. You can in fact not clip when I said the N-word, but you can clip when I said Kemalism is based. Because it was based. Oh no, we also have a bit of a grand success for the Ottoman nation. Now we have Black Monday, so shit's gonna explode, I think. I'm not going to... Oh, failure to reform the civil code might have severe consequences. Yes! Install the single-party dictatorship. Yes! Yes! Centralization! So I'm guessing that what we want to do first is we want to install the single-party dictatorship as early as possible, then we want to go down and balance the budget, then we want to rush down some army stuff to kill the revolts. Let us do some judicial commissions. Uphold the 6 arrows principle. Ya Allah. Anyway, can we do some decisions because we have political power? We can increase the gendarmerie in the... Yeah, I'm gonna wait for 100 political power and increase the gendarmerie in Kurdistan. I'm guessing we do not have like... Ah, shit, also mobilization. feel like if we can avoid the Kurdish revolts, that would be pretty good, though. Oh yeah, right, Arabic and Persian mix. But since I'm a Westerner, I do not know the difference between those two. Oh no, Antun Sadeh. Oh no, that's the Syrian Nazi guy, right? That's the founder of the SSNP, right? Romantic view of a greater Syria free from Ottoman rule. He pleads for the nation spreading from the Suez Canal in the south to the Tarsus Mountains in the north, and from Croatia in the east to the Cyprus of the west. Yep, SSNP! SSNP, boys! Okay, he's doing cringe. Fucking bitch. Oh, there goes the Austrians from Italy. Wait! I have factories. Ah, shit, the game didn't tell me this. Can I... What are my divisions like? Can I edit my divisions? Yes, I can. Really epic. Okay, so we've got cavalry. We've got 18 with infantry. We've got 12 with mountaineers. We have Muhafiz Piyade Firkasi. Five divisions are using this template. And we have Tank Taburu. Oh, light tanks. Now this is a pretty shitty template, bro, not gonna lie. Okay. So my oh, okay, so they're like weird garrisons with some artillery. Combat with 12. Eh. How much artillery do we have? Not a lot. Damn, we have like no resources. This is pretty yikesores. Shit, no one's buying the chromium. Really sad. We want to produce artillery. We have no tungsten though. Ottoman tank! Am I the only one who thinks that guy trying to revive the Syrian Empire is cringe? Okay, you might think that, but you probably do not know the party he founded and their flag. The reason why they're saying that they're based is that their flag is a swastika, and they want to, like, they want Syria to annex Lebanon and Iraq and Cyprus and, like, a part of Turkey. And they're allies of Assad. So all the fucking autistic people on the internet are like, oh my god, that's really based! And, like, their militias have, like, retarded names. They have paramilitaries. And they fought in the Syrian Civil War. And, like, yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not dumb in thinking that there's supposed to be some resources here, right? Like, at least a little tiny bit of tungsten and, like, maybe some aluminum, right? There goes the Qing. Oh no! Samsun Iksisat Kongressi. Crisis, chaos, disaster. Oh yeah, this is the economic depression. Okay, there we go. We have the Samsun Congress. Alright, so we're gonna raise the tariffs after a while. This fucks us over how much? Consumer goods factories, factory. Oh. This fucks us over heavily. Okay, Afghanistan. Okay, Nanjing click. Why is Hua Urfania so very Hua? and like they cannot go to their borders. Hello, Lake Man. Nice cat profile picture. Nice cat. Okay. Now, time to organize my army and shit. Damn. Some of these generals are really epic, not gonna lie. Abdurrahman Al-Rahim Al-Pasha. Should I keep all these divisions down here? I feel like I should at least keep like Mecca and Jeddah garrisoned, and then tell everyone else to fuck off. So this is like the Arab army, the Syrian Arab army or whatever, right? A lot of Allahs going on in the... I feel like I should keep my guys where there are ports, because I'm thinking the sea is going to be very important in keeping my empire together. So this is like the Armenian army. Give them a mountaineer. And all the rest is just like the army, right? That only leaves 10 divisions, which is extremely sad. Yeah, I feel like Osman Fuad Effendi is a pretty good field marshal. Ya Allah, Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Yep. Ya Allah, Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. We have dumb shit going on here. You can have like 60 steel max from the focus tree. Oh! That's a lot of steel. Where do we get all that steel, though? I don't see it. I don't see any goddamn steel, to be honest. Oh no, there we go. Why does it not... Okay. Yeah, this is definitely very important to get the steel. Renovation of the Topkapi Palace completed. Well, that's pretty great, I suppose. Read the Hua Rufania focus tree. It's pretty cringe. It's probably incredibly cringe. Oh no! What? Democratic coalition established in Mexico. Epic! Okay, so the Hua Array is over here. Proclaimed. Oh yeah, the Krivian state. Yeah, it's really fucking dumb. I've seen Krivia. It's really fucking retarded. Okay, let's replace the penal code. OPAD strengthens old the administrative decentralization. Basically, they're trying to be cringe. I see. We have escort cruisers. Okay. Sure thing there, buddy. Alright. So this should give us sort of dominance. Oh! Tibet being epic? Tibet Improvement Party. Though they can also, from that path, they can also do the funny. They can also very much do the funny. The Kalmyk plan. Really epic with the Sacred Union of the East. Nicholas Roerich being funny. Okay, what's going on here? Headed by Sir Felix Pearl, the former chairman of Britain's Great Western Railway, the Pearl Committee was tasked last year with investigating possible infrastructural expansions in the MOJ, which is this thing over here, not populated by white people, and solve the ever-increasing financial troubles in the Palestinian railways. Also tasked with improving local stations and routes between Jerusalem, Jaffa, blah blah blah blah. It suggests the construction of a direct line from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem through Rishon LeZion, okay, to a junction with the Jerusalem line in Yana. Okay. Love how parentheses over here. Therefore, he has requested a complete rebuilding of the harbor. Okay, so why would I lose this political power? I'm guessing there's like unintended consequences if this happens. Woodstock, please answer me. Does Ottoman Armenia have any Armenians left? Yeah, they do have Armenians. I'm gonna go Kemalist. Cool, Mori. I don't think I'm gonna die. Woodcock, don't finish the bureaucratic focuses or you get cooed by the army later. What do you mean finish the bureaucratic focuses? Like finish these three? Do you mean finish these three or finish all of them? I'm doing Kemalist. So you're yes, those three. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to raise the import tariffs now. Okay. Okay. Well, it would be great if Palestine aligned with me, because then I get the Suez Canal. You know what I mean? Basis of the Reform Code. As the Sublime Committee for Judicial Reform is making progress in sifting through the 1851 articles of the MILLET Code, the majority of the reformers in the committee have suggested looking towards the West for inspiration. Ew, the West. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to base it on the Austrian code, I'm guessing. Because I am guessing that if I base it on the Swiss, it's more like federalist. Question mark? I wonder if this is even like important. It's not like he said, later you get an event if you want to completely reform the secret police. If you do it, you can avoid an assassination on Camel, which makes you go down the Kemalist path. Okay, I've seen that happen, actually. I've seen, like, the assassination attempt event while not playing as Turkey, but it's just an opinion boost. Oh, then, like, obviously the best one would be getting the stability, but sure, let's adopt the Swiss code. Because it's historically accurate, I guess. So you do have to complete all 3 reforms. Okay, so you're telling me that I have to complete all 3 reforms to go down Kemalist. Women's rights. Approved. Women are real, everyone. Don't you know this? The great Mustafa Kemal has decreed that women are henceforth to be considered real. Praise. I would like to have at least 1 more division to prevent the Bulgarians being retarded. Do we have other air forces? No, we don't. Riots in Damascus. Oh no. Most troubling. Syria unrest increase. It's now at medium. Oh no! What shall we ever do when the Syrians are unresting? Who would have thought that Syria would have unrest? Ya Allah. Okay, so I'm supposed to replace the penal code. Which makes sense. You're probably supposed to be doing the Kemalist reforms if you want to go Kemalist. You know what I mean? Hey, is Bulgaria preparing to make peace with you? Because if not, you'll be forced to invade them when the Balkan War breaks out. I kind of want to invade them. DDY absorbs the chemin de fer orienteux. Okay, so some French bullshit. Syria revolt is inevitable, all others aren't. Okay. Bro. Wang Jingwei Gaming. Bread riots in Aleppo. What's Aleppo? Well, unrest is very low in Aleppo, so... Wang Jingwei, cringe. Bro, it's Wang Jingwei. It's the great chairman Wang Jingwei. How dare you declare him cringe? How dare you declare the great chairman Wang Jingwei to be cringe? You know, I probably don't need 4 divisions in the Cyprus. Oh my god, I can't actually go to the Palestine. I feel like I need to be ready to like just charge into Palestine ASAP when the war breaks out. Allahu Akbar. Allah. Really? The Discord invite is invalid? Ew, that's unfortunate. I need to replace that. I'm gonna do that when like the stream is over, which is gonna take a while, so don't worry. Okay, what should we do in terms of doctrine? I feel like it would be funny to be mobile warfare. Because we do have the camels. Actually, that does not... It does not give any bonuses to cavalry, right? No, it's only motorized infantry and armored cars. Right, armored cars! I forgot. I need to build armored cars. But, yeah, I'm gonna do mobile warfare, because fuck you, that's why. Because I want to. Because I'm epic and based. Probably give me some machine tools, though, because I can't be epic and based if I don't have, you know, shit. Okay, Allahu Akbar. Oh, wait, no, light tank. Armored car, please. Allahu Akbar. Yunnan right KMT or left KMT? I prefer left KMT. Anyway, status of the Aliye Emniyet Ismeti. Okay, fun fact. According to a law passed in 1927 by Ataturk, Syrians are not allowed to own land in Turkey, and it is still in effect today. They can own property, but they can be nationalized at will easily. That's really epic. Ataturk says that Syrians, in fact, are not people, which is pretty interesting. Wipe it all clean. This is what I was talking about. What? Yeah. Oh yeah. You're not the guy that was saying yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is the Exalted Security Service. Now this is going to create the Milli Emniyet Hizmeti. He said the right KMT, not left KMT. Yeah, Yunnan can both go left KMT and right KMT. Now... Oh no, the SSMP is being cringe. Wait, I wonder if Syria can go SSMP. Holy shit. I know they have the SSMP flag, and like SSMP tag in there. Oh no, the Sveno coup. What happened with the Sveno coup? Oh no, they're being retarded. What should we do? Maybe consumer goods factories would be good. Hello, random Moroccan. How are you doing? I'm being epic in Turkey. You can go SSMP, but you can't go Arab Federation if you go down that path. Of course, I mean that is very understandable, given that the SSMP didn't want an Arab. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's bring gifts to the tribes of Medina. The unrest is low. I mean, it really doesn't matter if you go like low in terms of political power. It only matters when you're positive how you spend your political power. Although, I'm getting the feeling that by the time we're like halfway towards stabilizing anything, our political power is going to be like minus 500 or whatever, right? Increase Ottoman garrisons in Fezzan. So Fezzan is... where? I'm dumb, right? Oh, right, it's the Libya thing. I mean, do I care? I don't think I particularly care, right? But it's only 10k manpower. Activate decision, increase Ottoman garrisons in the Fezzan. It doesn't, like, it's not in the Tripolitanian lands. Should go with Al Gailani, the Iraqi. No, you have Al Gailani? That is pretty fucking funny. Yeah, like if Fazan unrest increases, it's like, oh no, it's literally like on a desert, right? So might as well let them revolt. It's literally impassable, and like even if somehow that spawns divisions in Tripoli, it's like we're gonna kill them because we're gonna hold the Tripoli port. Like, yeah, we're holding the port. Like, there's nothing they can do. Okay. Oh no, Mongol aristocrats take Mongolia. Okay, how much would it cost? 600 to get this. Would cost 1,000 artillery, 1,300 artillery to get all of our division's artillery. We're producing 0.5 per day. We are not producing, in fact, enough artillery. Now, we need to optimize. We need to optimize our military factory bullshit. Because we need more artillery. Absolutely do. Give me some more factory output. It can also cause Tripolitania to rise, when otherwise it's just the Senussi order. Tripolitania can go Radsuck and join the Internationale. The Internationale isn't gonna invade me. Yes, kill the Japanese. Kill all of them. I don't want them in my chat. Yeah, let's just continue to build infantry divisions. Now we're also building a decent amount of armored cars. How do the armored cars work in terms of... Oh, we've already got cavalry. Okay. I think I should just convert my cavalry into camels, right? I think I should just convert my cav into camels. Because they're just better cav, most likely. They're slightly more expensive, they're slightly slower, which is unfortunate. They're slightly worse in urban and hills, but they're much better in the desert. Isn't motorized a terrible idea in low infrastructure desert? That's why I'm not doing motorized. Well, actually, no. Motorized is a great idea in the desert. Like, yeah, it's expensive, but hey, it's really good. And like, we can build infrastructure later. Like, I feel like far later down the line, it would be good to have heavy tanks. But I feel like the big war with the Ottomans is, like, not the Weltkrieg stuff, because you're probably not going to get involved in that unless you join with the Austrians or the Germans. feel like the big war is the early to mid war, so I don't know how like far down the line the Ottomans can really plan their army. I feel like it's gonna be very, very early. What the fuck? Yo-yos. What the We're not banning yo-yos, although yo-yos are kind of cringe. Well, the Iranians also have some desert down here. How are camels in the mountains? Probably not the best, right? Well, they're as good as cavalry, so yeah, I'm doing it. I'm turning my guys into camels. Now, I feel like it would be very funny if I were to then give them armored cars, but I definitely don't have enough armored cars for that. Is there just like an armored car support? No, there isn't. These guys are 5.6 kilometers speed. I feel like going over to 20 would be good, but not yet. I don't have enough army experience, and I probably don't have enough guns. How fast are heavy tanks? 6 kilometers, 5 kilometers. Really? Yo, I like how this 2 ASMV Arslan is the tiger. We have the German tanks. What the fuck? Sekban Gazi. Uyghur! Oh no! Zirhili Murhabe Vasitasi Uyghur. Oh no! Altai. This is really epic, not gonna lie. I need recon tech. Oh, okay. Now, I feel like, again, tanks would be really epic. The Ottoman tank thing is going to give me light tanks, right? Yeah, it's going to give me light tanks. I'm not sure about the light tanks, man. The light tanks... Like, we've got so much chromium, we might as well get the heavies, right? But at the same time, I get the idea that I'm never gonna have... the epic, like, heavy tank. Like, building power, right? Because the Ottoman industry is probably not going to be strong enough. Oh, and for your question about the Uyghurs, here we go. Kumo Khanate exploding. There's also the Xinjiang clique. Now, the Xinjiang clique, depending on what happens, well, most of the time, they also have the East Turkestan revolt around Kashgar. So, yeah, the Uyghurs do the thing later down the line. Not at the beginning, though. At the beginning, it's all China. Khalid Bagdash takes over the Arab Syndicalist Party. Really now. War in the Peninsula. Oh, Arabs. Okay. The Arabs are going to be killing each other. Looks like... Wait, what? Liberate the holy cities? Oh no, that's just a bonus. Yeah, I think the Saudis are going to win. Any tips for getting tanks early? Well, I mean, that seriously depends on a lot of things. Why are there cav or whatever? That depends on a lot of things. Like there are some countries that have bonuses towards researching armor. There are also other ones that have bonuses. That's really important. Like a few of them are really important. Not that much in Kaiserreich, more in the base game, where they have research bonuses that doesn't look like Germany and Kaiserreich has that. That like reduce ahead of time, like malices, right? Which is really what you're looking for if you're looking for like later tier vehicles. Now, if you are a country that has tungsten, you're generally going to go for medium tanks because they require tungsten to build. Chromium means heavy tanks because, yeah. You know, I feel like TURK heavy tank would be epic. No, this is not Kaiser Redux, it's Kaiserreich. But yeah, right, I could train the navy in theory because I've got fuel. Got fuel, no problem. Like it's gonna take 180 days to finish all the fuel stockpile. Okay, so the Saudi-Rashidi war has weird shit going on. I see. Yeah, tanks. Basically, if you've got chromium, get heavy tanks because they require that to build, and then you just, if you want to get them early, you just basically need to ignore everything else and like pump like a good amount of your industry, like 2, 3, 4, 5 factories into straight up tanks. Now, our big problem here is not like the tanks. Our big problem is the fact we've got we've only got 5 military factories, which is a very, very pathetic amount. Oh shit! Like some of them are getting raided. It's a very pathetic amount, and yeah. Like, we're also going to face an early war, because, like, as Serbia, in my Serbia playthrough, I was able to get a couple of decently sized heavy tank divisions out fairly early on. But I knew that I could win my early war with Bulgaria without, like, spamming a whole bunch of infantry units. So, yeah. Nope, I'm not sending volunteers over to, like, Turkestan. Nothing happened with Turkestan. Nothing happened in Turkestan. Conflict in Sulemaya. I'm pretty sure that's bugged. Because the thing just decreased when it probably should have increased. And now it's very low here. Really epic, actually. Now Baghdad is also very low. That's good. Should we do 4 years of progress? Now going down here and getting myself steel is like a really good thing, but I feel like it's gonna take a lot. Railroads though. I'm guessing railroads are a good idea. Okay, hold on. Order by the locomotive. We do not need to like have expanded our railroads before then, so we're gonna wait off on that. But infrastructure would be just probably good, right? Now 14 economic commissions. Autarky. Model farm. That's a research slot. Research slot is good. I don't think any of these are particularly that great, but 4 years of progress. I feel like we should get that one because plus 10% construction speed is great. Plus 5% production efficiency base is also fantastic. Jack Reed, yep. There we go. The Belgrade Pact is around. Oh, it's because the Kurds are fighting each other. Oh, yeah, right. Classic Kurds. Just killing each other. Ottoman nukes! That would be really epic. Actually, fuck it. Fuck it! Ottoman heavy tanks! Anyway. So, this guy is not doing the mission to Constantinia. So I'm gonna fight him. Now... Ah, shit, right, I don't have the naval invasion tech. Arrgh! Ah, well, I'm definitely not gonna be able to get the naval invasion tech before the Balkan War begins. Yeah, we've got the Congress of Belgrade. It's gonna happen very soon. Oh no, the Guangdong clique. I just want the Green Navy so that they can't naval invade me. Lamau Turks can't swim. Heavy tanks defending Kemalism grind said, yep. So what the fuck is going on here? Okay, it's all exploding. Wait, the Fengtian declared war on Mongolia? What the fuck? I don't usually see this war happen, actually. Now, I would really, really love to have the naval invasion tech. So, I'm getting it. I'm getting the transport ships. Because I'm feeling like the Navy is really, really strong. Oh no! They have provinces up here in China instead of vilayets, okay. Okay, hold on. Conspiracy against the Grand Vizier. I am guessing I need to flush the rats out, right? Because, yeah, proposal by keeping constant pressure on the Ethiopians to make them lash out prematurely, and that would be an easy prey for his agents. Furthermore, an idea was also circulated to use the organization to fabricate a domestic crisis and as such grant an opportunity to the Grand Vizier to consolidate his authority over the administration. So basically, the army is doing a bit of a coup, and they're trying to remove Camel. Why is the fucking paused? Delegation from Sofia. Oh, this is the mission to Constantinia. So thousands of Turks languish under the Bulgarian boot. Now, what do we actually claim off of them? This thing? Yeah, Western Thrace, 200,000 people. It's a core state. Also, Karjali. It's also a core state. Border's gonna look disgusting. And if we take this, the Greeks are going to attack us for sure because it's their claim. If I say yes, I will not go to war with Bulgaria. I feel like going to war with Bulgaria is just free land. Right? The problem is that after that, the Greeks are going to invade us. But I feel like probably the Greeks are going to invade us anyway. Right? So we're just going to go to war with them. Eid Mubarak. Oh no. Collapse of the Persian Gulf economy. Oh no, the unrest will greatly increase in Abu Dhabi and Shah. It's high. Urgh. Not fun. Very much not fun. Okay, time to do some Ottoman armying. Damn, why are we building so many destroyers though? I mean, I feel like that's good because we've already got battleships at the beginning, so yeah. Meet with them, then you can demand the land. Okay, whatever. The other guy said that for sure you're gonna go to war, or you're going to avoid the war, right? There we go. Maintenance of public order law. None shall escape the law. So basically, the evil conspirators have been routed. Now we can do the based, essentially. Tribunals of Progress opened. A perk. We are going to eradicate the evil doers. Tribunals of Progress, military command. Oh, I see what's going on. Let's not do the most purgy purge because probably that's a bad idea. Probably the most purgy purge is not what we want. Greece will attack anyway, because Monosis. Yeah, most likely. Yes! More progress! National security law. The special administrative vilayets will be abolished. Opposition leadership. They are all guilty. So basically this gives us authoritarian democratic popularity at the cost of stability. I suppose fuck stability. We currently are getting fucked in terms of our stability from the stability of the realm. So we're not gonna need to... arrest all the members of the gang of war. Yes. Now, I really like want to... I'm really wondering like what the fuck are like the Abu Dhabi people gonna do? Like, yeah, you got high unrest there, buddy, but like I've got 2 divisions. Like, what the fuck are you gonna spawn in that's gonna be better than my 2 divisions? Most likely nothing, right? Ah shit, I don't have command power. Oh, this would be seen as an act of tyranny. Yeah. I wonder how that would play out. Oh no, the Yunnan clique falls into civil war. Who would have thought? Oh, there we go. Serbian Republic declared war. Bit of a fourth Balkan war. Ah shit, I probably should have gotten myself some planning bonus before the war started, but ban on political parties. Hell yeah. We do a bit of a single party rule. War for Thrace. Let's go. We click it. Damn. The Romanians just... Okay. Yeah, the Romanians just like fucking are going insane. Now, I feel like we need to wait in doing these, like the Kemalist focus has, right? CHP, CHP, CHP, CHP, CHP. Truly Deng Xiaoping. I feel like we need to wait doing this. I feel like doing these is better. Like, doing these and these. Getting myself some military factories as early as possible is probably a good idea. Like, what causes the revolt? No, I will never do a Bulgaria game. I feel like I don't want the Kurds being gay. I feel like maybe cracking down on Anatolia first is like a good idea. Kemalist Officer Corps. Bunch of unrest will decrease. Install loyal administrators state interaction. Oh yeah, definitely want to do that. So I want to get the OHF membership loyalty program. Iran seizes Hengam Island. Okay, so although Hengam Island just south of the Persian coast on paper belongs to the Persian state, the island is de facto ruled by Sheikh Ahmed bin Ubaid bin Jumma, father-in-law to the Sheikh of Dubai. As part of their shift of foreign policy to take a more assertive and anti-Ottoman stance, the government in Tehran has decided to push their luck in the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, so they're being kind of annoying, essentially. Basically, the Persians are being kind of, yeah. Romania game? No. Ottoman Empire Taksim Meidani incident of 1937. Nothing happened on Taksim Square on the 25th of January 1937. Long Yun! Yunnan being epic. Maybe they're gonna do the Dient Nam. Like, the Yellow Book. Yup. Would be great if they did the Yellow Book. The Yellow Book is kind of funny. Okay. Well, we kill Bulgaria. Oh, wait. What? Why? Why have you done this, sir? Yes. Camels invading Bulgaria. Our glorious Ottoman Camel will invade the Bulgarian dogs. So basically, yes, we're going to fight for the glory of the empire. He subsequently requested that parliament be temporarily dismissed until the war is over. Of course. Long live the devlet Bed Mudet! Long live the Padishah! Okay. Bulgaria, you're pretty fucked. Now, how is Ottoman army not the worst? I feel like okay. Abolish the Meccan Sharafat. That's going to cause a revolt there. The Arab Peninsula. That is going to allow us to make those vilayets. The unrest will greatly increase. Yes. What? Oh, the status of the autonomous region, though. That's unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate there, buddy. Okay, I'm thinking that the Bulgarians are going to surrender somewhat soon, right? Am I dumb in thinking this? Like, they're really not having a good time of it. Ooh, epic. Oh, there's some Germans. Oh no. Really? They are not gonna surrender? We're taking all their stupid shit. Oh no. Enemy ships. Go kill them. There we go. We have occupied Trace. Let's end this. Yes! Pretty epic. Now, I'm guessing the Bulgarians at some point are going to try to come back for this. And of course, the Greeks are going to be retarded about it. Nice. Now, Ottoman Empire, really epic. And I'm gonna keep 4 divisions here, because, yeah. And I can send the other ones down to the south. So now I'm gonna finally have armies up there in case shit happens. Okay, so this is we need to do the OHF membership program first, so that we can appoint loyal administrators everywhere. Pretty much. Give me some construction. Oh shit, I'm an idiot actually. Never mind. No, fuck off. I need land doctrines. Let's hope that we can research a few more land doctrines before the actual war starts. Ottoman grows stronger. Ottoman becoming really epic. Kingdom of Finland has joined the Reichspakt. Okay. Okay there, Finland. And yeah, these are core states, so this was pretty worth it. No factories, unfortunately. Oh god, what the fuck is going on here? Walloon Communal Republic. Wait, Jabal might actually beat Nejd somehow. Some fucking how. And now the Balkan people are all killing each other. This looks like it's pretty goddamn... Baghdadi students protest difficult maths questions. Interesting. Who would have thought? -1 stability. We're currently at -18% stability. Okay, OHF membership. Okay, centralized tax collection of Kurdistan, abolish the Hamidiyya, enact the 1937 resettlement law. So that's for Kurdistan. It's everything but completing the copper line, which is what you need for 100%. This is 10%, this is 15%, so 60, 70, 80. Oh, you... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you need all of these to go to 100%. I don't understand that instantly cancelled it does not have a non-socialist authoritarian government. And not... Why one is no and the other is yes? They're supposed to be both the same, right? I'm like completely fucking exploding currently. Anyway, I'm fairly certain there's not a lot of point to clicking these things if you don't complete both of them, but hopefully I'm gonna have time to complete both of them. Expand the Halkeberi program. Has completed the focus reform the Ottoman language. Ew. The Halkeberi have been created. That's probably from an event. Ankara Halkekmek. Yeah, there we go. We have the centralization of the realm. That's America. What the fuck is going on in Italy? Oh! Lombardy and Venetia. Looks like the Italian Republic has exploded. Somehow. The Socialist Republic is like, this is really great. Ankara Halkekmek, troll face. Ankara people's bread. Okay, now we can troll people. You're low on rest. Time to make you very low. You're medium on rest. Time to make you low, just by spending 20 political power. Okay, Damascus is high, and I feel like that's going to stay high, but I'm guessing low is brain. I'm guessing low is the point at which it's not going to revolt, right? Help Jabal. Why should I help Jabal? In any, like... Oh yeah, right, they're kind of our... Yeah, right. I can only send one division, though. I'd kind of forgotten that they were, like, pro-Ottoman. Barzani insurrection in Iraqi Kurdistan. Oh, of course. The fucking Barzanis. Being cringe. All the time. Okay, Jabal can help you in the war. Let's try to save them. Might be a bit too late. Do they have an air base? They don't, so no point in sending air volunteers. Oh! They de-encircled themselves. Famine in Tripolitania. That's a lot of... Am I wrong in thinking that I should just let the unrest increase and then pay it down with 20 political power instead of spending 50 political power? Like I just achieved the same thing by spending 30 less political power, bro. Okay, we've got the transport ships. Okay, here we are. Not exactly great. They have their little Nazi guy doing really well. And that's going to encircle all of these guys. Would be nice if these motherfuckers were to do anything to help. Anyway, time to centralize the Kurds. Enact the 1937 resettlement law. And to do the other ones, I need to do some of this. Oh, disables recruit local troops state interaction. Okay, that's unfortunate. Are you helping me in any way here? You're really not. Oh, you are actually. Ah, shit, but I didn't have enough command power to do a last stand. Okay. Build tank. Definitely not enough tank, but build tank. Education issues. Really? Encouraging enlistment is going to increase unrest. Okay. I understand. I don't. Well, I kind of do. Local dynamics. I can pay it down. I can pay it down. Ah, shit, but I also need to activate the resettlement law. Need to integrate the Kurds. Moon ruins in the Ottoman chat. I think we should do employ a TURK program. But like for 100 days, minus 0.30% stability? Per week? That's like what? How many weeks is that? That's 10 plus 4, 14. That's like 5%. That's not that bad. Okay. Employ Turks. Oh, for fuck's sake. And I'll let you regain your org. Oh. Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate. Yep. There they go. They're dead. That was what I was trying to prevent. Oh! Well. That's not what I was trying to prevent. Okay. They just won. Just like that. Build a tank, destroy math students who can't do math in Iraq. Okay, okay there, Deng Xiaoping. Really interesting theory there. The Maklik declared war on Tibet. Okay. Muslim versus Buddhist. Oh no, Sun Qian government took all of Mongolia. Time to do the order by the locomotive. We are clicking things. Damn, these things take for fucking ever to do. Be careful, Jabal can betray you. Oh, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Anyway, they can, like, even if, you know, yeah, they can still go down this. you know. Oh, increase integration of the Arabs by 5%. But these are occupied states, so even if we centralize them very hard, sabotaged resources? Oh no. Even if we centralize them very hard, I feel like it's not like worth it because it's and like the maximum of this would be if you create the Vilayat of Al-Hassa, which I will not do because I will do the Egypt path. The count is occupied because there's unrest. Without it, they're cores. Oh, really? What? Oh, Vilayets with an unrest value higher than medium will furthermore also activate resistance and can lead to an open revolt if left unchecked. Oh. I get it. Should I reform the conscription system before the war? Oh shit, I was at war for like half a second, so I could have probably conscripted some shit, but whatever. Okay. Alright. I'm starting to get some ideas as to what is going to happen soon. Oh no, there's the Embro. Get focuses with PP gain. That is like a good idea, but I'm not sure which ones. Well, this one. That's great. Constructed Tripoli Benghazi Railway. Oh, that's a lot of infrastructure, bro. Well, that's for far later. Go to Constantinople to repair, please. Allah Bismillah. Yeah, the Imro might actually win. Because they're at 92% resistance, so shit's going to go down. Oh god, what the fuck is going on down here? Okay, give me this. Now, restrict Arab and nationalist newspapers. That's 5%. 5% is going to be 0.05. 0.05, which is going to repay for itself fairly quickly. 100 days, and that 50 political power is going to be repaid. Increase the integration by 20%. Now I'm integrating by 5%, so that's 40. %, 80%, 20 more percent. Maybe I just need to wait for that. I enact a resettlement law. Wait, what? Dravidia not. Oh, it's just one of the civil wars here. One of those usual civil wars. I wonder when we're gonna explode. What path has Bulgaria gone down? They are the non-partisan regime. Okay. The national catastrophe. The Serbians have gone liberals. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, the Basra unrest shouldn't be. The Basra unrest is high. Shite. I need the Basra unrest to go down below this. Now, the integration of the Iraqis should be going fairly well. It's 55% currently. However, we're only getting 5 more percent, so that's going to be 60. A bunch of that is going to be from Naval. Tigris Development Scheme. Regulate Shiite pilgrims. That's the status of the autonomous regions. The war starts when Jerusalem falls apart. Oh, I'm guessing that's going to be fairly soon, you know? Oh, the abolishment of the MOJ. So it would be great if I am able to get some centralization before then. Basra should only revolt if you try to disarm the Assyrian levies. Or really, no. You mean like... Oh, it's probably going to be a... It's probably going to be a thing. Yes. I kind of fucked up. Yeah, I kind of fucked up now, did I? Fucked up the timing slightly. Oops. Anyway, I am going to be ending the stream right here, but I will definitely continue it because continue the playthrough because this is really fucking epic. Not gonna lie. I really love the like quote unquote empire management aspects of it, and that's not something that you get. Transylvania. Okay. Oh, he like nations. Oh, he's going to annex all of them. Okay, sure. Okay, there's a bunch of weird shit going on over here. Anyway, I hate the Ottoman paths in KR. I don't. But yeah, nearly all the paths happened because Turkey became a nation state. Yeah, it's kind of ahistorical in some regards. Anyway, I am going to end the stream right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you're all going to join it next time. Because, yeah. Yep. It's going to be epic. Very soon, everything is going to explode, and we're going to see if our choices were correct. So see you all, and have a good evening.